Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Justice Unveiled. Today we are looking at the brilliance of Advocate Nxumalo with his calm demeanor and a razor-sharp argument. He's proving to be a formidable force in this courtroom of Judge Rata. Before you accuse me of being a copycat or anything like that, yes, we all start somewhere. I'm starting somewhere. I'm following on the footsteps of other YouTubers in South Africa, like Senzo Unfiltered, Noni M, Clantis Dumagute, Kwazibe, and all of those. So before you point a finger at me like, where are you coming from? Why are you trying to copy them? No, I'm learning. Maybe my style will develop and will change as we go on, as we get to understand each other. So before I go any further, kindly like, share, and comment on this video. Share with your friends, share with your family, share with your colleagues even. Great things are about to happen. So Advocate Nxumalo has been making headlines since he started cross-examining this investigating officer, the Brigadier Genenda himself. He's excellent at poking holes at Genenda's demeanor and how, he gets him to be able to just say yes or no, respond to what he asks, unlike when he was dealing with Nisi and Ramasipili, where he would tell us long winding stories. I'm liking what Nxumalo is doing. He's being himself, being calm, and being able to pick apart the state's case. For example, Brigadier Genenda has been referring to different experts, like, I cannot answer that because I'm not an expert. But Nxumalo just brought up the statements to say, can you read line 27? What does that say? So it just corners Genenda for him to say, not to say, I'm not the expert, my lord. I cannot comment on that. With Nxumalo's clear and calculated approach, he's able to ask tough questions and get to the point. Really, we must really applaud Nxumalo for this. We must really applaud him for his ability to stand out and his attention to detail. He just doesn't go for the big dramatic moments. Instead, he carefully dissects the state's evidence piece by piece. For instance, he has repeatedly questioned how Brigadier, the lead investigator, has been collecting this data. How was it stored? And how is it presented? Is everything above board? And are there any cracks in the investigation? Even though he doesn't ask these questions directly, but you can see that where his mind is, with him being just very calm and yet very confident tone makes it clear that he's not just defending his client. He's holding the whole system accountable. I'm liking it because Judge Rata, that guy, he gets on my nerves sometimes, but has been, the lead witness, not the judge. So, one of Nxumalo's strengths is how he connects his points to the broader context of the case by challenging the credibility of the evidence and questioning the absence of key witnesses. Like today, he spoke about Kelly. Like, why can't we bring Kelly to speak for herself? Because, she's alive. She's still got her show or whatever TV shows that she's doing. But, nobody has brought her up to book, like to ask her the relevant questions. And it was quite shocking when the state said, Kelly won't be called. And Judge Rata intervened and said, you can subpoena Kelly. I'm hoping maybe one of the defense advocates would really subpoena Kelly, so that we really know what happened in that house. Going back to Advocate Nxumalo, I think his questions make us think. With this line of questionings, you really get to think, what is it that is not being shared with us? Nxumalo is not just defending his clients, like I said, he's making ask questions the very, very, very foundation of this case. He's showing us that a fair trial isn't just about convicting someone. It's about ensuring justice is served in its truest sense. I mean, all the evidence mustn't be having any doubts. I think he's bringing that aspect of that unreasonable doubt. Like there shouldn't be any questions in regards to, is this person guilty? In this case, we've seen a lot of stories. We've heard a lot of stories, but no real concrete evidence that's really pointing out to the accused. Even with the DNA story today, I mean, this thing has been talked about for some time. Everybody's always saying DNA, like the judge at the beginning is like, but the DNA points out to them. But yeah, if you understand science, you know DNA, it's either yes or a no. There's no middle or what's not, which is what the judge is trying to fool us or pull the wool over our eyes. But yeah, I'm liking Nxumalo's sense of questioning and putting it on record that DNA exonerates his client. He was not at the scene. The cell phone was not at the scene. So what is it that we are left with? Is it just stories? Somebody making up stories because they know somebody who's a friend of that one, Yeah. So I think I would end here with this first video. I would like to know from you, what do you think of Advocate Nxumalo's approach so far? Do you think he's exposing real flaws in this case, or is he simply doing his job as a defense attorney? As a defense attorney. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and then don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, subscribe. I mean, last time I checked, we only have 2 subscribers, which is, we all start there. Thank you so much. I look forward to tomorrow's court proceedings, and hopefully Mgomezulu will be back in court soon, and we'll have our strong defense team, and hopefully by next year this case could finally end and we all get to know the truth. Thank you.